hope you're having a great, what is today? Wednesday. It has been a busy week for live streams and videos this week for me. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. As Debbie says, hello from a cold Alabama. Hello, cold Alabama. It is pretty chilly. I went to go get the mail earlier today, and it was a chilly walk, walking from the house to the mailbox. And yeah, still not quite used to that. Texas definitely is still a part of me. But anyways, hope everybody's having a great evening. We are going to have so much fun today. I'm so excited. Lindsay is here. She is from Cutterpillar, and we're going to be chatting with her for a minute, talking about all sorts of things Cutterpillar. So I hope you're ready to have a great time. And we even have a giveaway this evening. Now, really quick, before I say anything, we're going to do that towards the end of the broadcast today, and you must be present to win. So make sure that you stick around for the whole presentation today. We have a lot of fun and a lot of good things in mind, and then also that giveaway at the end. So make sure to stick around. I'm going to go ahead and bring Lindsay on and say hello to her. There she is. Hi, Lindsay. How are you doing?
Hi, Ian. I'm doing well. How are you? And how's your audience? This is
I'm I'm doing pretty good. I think everybody's doing pretty well. We've got Jonathan is in the chat. We've got Georgie. We've got William. Let's see, who else do we have? We have Shelly, Leslie. Lady Fair is here. Lady Fair Donna. All sorts of wonderful people coming to us from around the world in Ontario. We've got Ontario represented in the chat tonight. So Terry says, big change in weather from Texas for sure, Ian. It is. It is a big change. It is a big change. Lindsay, you're in Utah, correct?
yes,
Yep.
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 Caterpillar is, yep, home. Yes, Utah is the home of Caterpillar, and it's very, very cold. Not a little snowy, but we haven't gotten the big Utah winter dumps yet of
Yeah.
snow. So we're
I'm
just anticipating that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on its way at some point. We haven't really gotten anything here either. We've gotten a little sleet, supposedly. I didn't see it, but supposedly the weather app said we got sleet.
I
But I
didn't
haven't.
see. Isn't that the truth? The
Right.
weather says one thing, and then you actually don't see what really the weather says.
Yep. Yep. It's true. You never know. I always look at the app and I have to like double check outside because I'm like, it says it's raining, but it's sunny. What is happening
It's
here? But
funny.
anyways,
What's going on? I know.
right.
Can't make it
Right. We
right.
got Mary in the chat. Mary's there. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. Can't wait to see you Saturday. It's going to be so exciting to see. Mary is going to be joining Becca and myself at Disney World, so it's going to be so much fun to see her as so soon. Everybody's here. Bobby's here. Good to see you, Bobby. I'm so glad to have you here today. So many great faces hanging out with us today. Lindsay, what are we doing here? What's happening?
All right. Well, yes. If okay, so about a year ago, Ian and I did a live. I think it was January, wasn't it? Kind of
Mhm.
towards the end. Ooh, January. Don't ever come to Utah in January. Let me just put that plug in. We get this awful inversion because we're kind of in a bowl and it just sits and it's gray and it's anyway. But we had a really fun live, and that brightened up my last January. We had a few little technical difficulties, so we are very excited that we're almost a year. It's been almost a year since our last live, and I think we've got it right. Hopefully everyone can hear me and there isn't a lag. But Ian, I cannot see the comments, so if there are questions along this, during this live or
Yep.
problems, just interrupt me anytime. I'm a chatter, so.
You got it. You got it. So far,
But
everybody, I believe, go ahead and put a heart in the chat if everything sounds and looks good. I think from my end, everything, the preview windows that I'm looking at look and sound good. But if you're in the chat, just let us know that it looks and sound good because we know we had a couple of technical issues last time. Caterpillar was awesome about it, gave a little bit of a longer discount and all sorts of fun things. But this time, I think we got it.
yeah, I think we did get. I think we're good so far. So cross our fingers. Going live, there's always can be a little something that
It
comes up.
can.
But
It can.
yes, for those of you who don't know, this is first of all, thank you, Ian, for letting me come join your audience and be here today. It is a huge, huge honor, and it's I just feel really lucky, and I get like all nervous actually, like because I just feel like I'm talking to a crafter quilter celebrity here. So really, thank you, and I want to show some people some fun things. We have a special curated bundle called the Ian Bundle. And you're probably like, well, what is maybe Cutterpillar? If you don't know what Cutterpillar is a quilting and sewing crafting tool company. So we're really known for our light boards. That's kind of our bread and butter. We actually started out, just a little bit of a background, um, years ago in the paper crafting industry, and we'd go to shows all over the country for paper crafting, and sewists and quilters would flock to our tables because they wanted a light board for quilting and sewing, not for paper crafting. Um, and we quickly kind of changed gears and we're like totally, anyway, for a long time now, we've just focused mostly on the quilting and sewing world. And we have some awesome tools I'm going to show you today. And you guys can ask questions. And I'm kind of here to educate and offer some really cool things, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But,
definitely. I did have
um,
a a
yeah.
question coming in the chat. Let's see. So Kate is very interested, and Kate, I promise we'll get deeper into it, but I wanted to make sure that you knew I saw your question. She actually jumped on before we went live. She said, Ian, will you be able to demonstrate how and why the light board is beneficial for doing FPP? Thanks. So she's going to
Awesome.
be very interested on the FPP reasons for it and how it helps out. So we'll make sure to cover that today and talk about that.
Yeah, yeah. I would love for you to demonstrate that. That is all. I can go over it. I can jump in as much or as little as you want me to. I definitely don't want to take over. This is this is your platform and this
It's
is
all
your
good.
live, and I'm lucky enough to be on here.
Yep.
So, uh,
Uh,
but
I don't know if I'll be able to demonstrate per se, but I can definitely like walk a little bit through it because I don't have my supply set up for FPP. I should have grabbed something and I just didn't think about that. But we'll definitely
I will.
talk about it and kind of Kate, I promise we'll hopefully get your questions answered. You can always email me too. If we don't end up answering your question today, you can always email me. But let's kick things off. Let's talk about one of my favorite products from
Okay,
Cutterpillar. And I have
let's
it
do it.
sitting right here, which
Oh,
I got
you
this.
got.
I did. I did get it. I did get it. So thank you so much for sending this my direction. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say also, you'll notice a little scroll across the bottom. This is the discount code that you can use. It gives you 20% off any order. So we're going to talk about several different products today. We're going to talk about things, but that code will get you 20% off almost anything, I should say. Gift cards not included. Somebody had that question. So gift cards not included. But any of the products that you order, you'll be able to use that discount code. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Lindsay, what is this? I feel like this is a medieval torture device when I look at it.
It's anything but torture. It saves. It helps you. It does the complete opposite, actually. And I've got mine right here. Yes. Okay. So, and I just wanted to mention that 20% off is Ian Holiday 20, all one word. Yes, I'm sure it's on the bottom of your screen there. I can't see it, but that is 20% off of any Caterpillar Tools bundles. We have curated bundles on our site. Um, and so take advantage of that because that's a crazy cool exclusive discount just for Ian and all of you tonight. So, okay, this is one of our best sellers. We can never keep these things in stock, and they're great stocking stuffers. If you're looking for a little stocking stuffer, this is called the Flex Light, sewing machine Flex Light. I'm going to bring up my machine because I have to show you how awesome this is. It's meant to go hook onto your sewing machine. And it comes with a little sleeve. Let me pull my machine up here. Oh, it's kind of a big old machine here. Hopefully you guys can see it, but this is a relatively new machine, and I know there's lots of fancier, more expensive machines out here than this one right here, but I've looked at a lot of them and they just don't have adequate light. And you can never have enough light when you're quilting or sewing or crafting or anything,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So this little baby is so cool because it hooks right on. You can there's a little Velcro that you would just attach to your machine, and it doesn't gum up your machine. You can move it around a few times if you need to. But yes, it has a little sleeve. Ian's holding his. Is that the sleeve, or is
Yep,
that
I
just
have the
the?
sleeve. I have the
There
sleeve
we go.
with the Velcro on the back there.
Yes. Okay.
And
Look how
then,
bright this is.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yep. Show yours. I know they're great for concerts too.
Right,
If you want to take picture, video, and wave these in the ground. No, I'm just kidding. But
right.
actually, I'm pretty sure Becca told me that her husband takes this to the mailbox.
He does apparently. He does do that, which is pretty funny.
Right? I know. Husbands steal these all the time, and different people for power tools, which I'm like, you know what? It's just one of those must haves. Anyway, but you attach it anywhere to your machine and you've got extra bright light. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to kind of look how bright that is. There's 3 levels of brightness. It's rechargeable. So you can, one charge, I think, is about 4 hours on the brightest light. You can keep it plugged in if you want, but if you
Hmm.
don't want to have, you want cordless. And what's so great about it is this little arm you can manipulate and it stays its shape. So you can
Hmm.
bend it however you need. If you need to, like thread your machine, I know a lot of machines are self threading, but sometimes they're not, or sometimes they don't work because that happens to me. And you have to do it yourself, or you've got to fix the bobbin, or you've got to clean out the area down there. Like it's just so handy. One thing I'm guilty. I'm not as seasoned. I'm getting better, but I do make mistakes, and it's so nice to be able to see what I'm sewing, but then move this little light over and seam rip. And then like it's just so nice to be able to bend it however you need it. And some people will attach it over here, just wherever you want on your
Yeah.
machine. People put it on their long arms, on their, serger, and they have several of these. So
I use it on my Juki all the time. I love it on the Juki because the little light inside the Juki is
yeah,
just not enough light. I need more light. And I noticed
absolutely.
something because I have one of the earlier flex lights, and I feel like when you click the button, you go up in brightness. But the
Yes.
new version, it starts off at the brightest and goes down, which is nice because a lot of times I find myself accidentally cycling through 2 or 3 times because I forget how many clicks it takes to get to the brightest setting. Now that it's going the opposite direction, I just have to hit it once and I know that I'm at full brightness.
Absolutely. Yep. We made a few little changes to it. So if you are lucky enough to have one of these already, we just changed it a little bit. But they still work. They last forever. They're awesome. Of course, the light never gets hot, like to the touch, and
Mhm.
it just it's incredibly bright. So what we did is what one thing that I just like love about Cutterpillar is that we really try to listen to the customer and what what I like that. Ian, you're just funny. I like you. Of course I like you, but oh my gosh. There you go. You can catch it. You know what? Okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself, but we created this awesome little dock here. It's called our accessory kit. So it comes with a lot of fun little accessories. So I will show you some. First of all, this is a charging dock. So it's got the USB-C port right here. And so if you want to be hands free and you're doing some like, handy work here, and you don't want to be holding it, it's a perfect like little. I don't know if you've used that yet or enjoyed that part of it, but we also have this awesome little magnifying glass that you can just attach onto it. So you can thread that needle when you're, doing any embroidery or little handiwork at all. We also have this awesome clamp light. Um, yes, I think that's what you're clamping your shirt to,
Yep,
right?
yep. That's what I'm putting on my
Yeah.
shirt right now. So I can clamp it on my shirt and I can put the magnifying glass where well, it's a little heavy, but I could oh, hey, I need to clean my fingernails. That's getting disgusting. All right. So
Gosh. Hey, well, there you go. You just discovered it. But yes, it is so great to be able to add. You know what I love about this is this is a perfect little travel light. So when you're on an airplane and you put down your little tray, you can
yeah.
attach it to the side of your tray and have isolated light.
Oh yeah.
And you're disrupting because even if you have those above lights in the airplane, they're still kind of in people's eyes. But
Right,
you've
right.
got this little isolated light. You can read a book. You can attach this to a book. You can attach it to an embroidery hoop. It is just. I wish
Yeah.
I could take personal credit for it. It's just really, really cool to be able to have it. And my kids actually stick it on the bottom bunk. You know how bunk beds have those slats,
Right,
like the
right.
underneath kid. Yes, and you just attach it to that, and my kids have their own little personal reading light. Yeah,
There you
perfect,
go.
perfect. Oh,
And for
Ian.
those who can't see, I've got the little magnifying attachment on here, so the light just slides right into that little groove right there, and then you have the magnifying glass attached to it. So, uh,
Yep.
yep. So it's great for hand sewing. You're absolutely right. I know somebody mentioned in the chat that my code is wrong in that one. That's my generic. Like that's the one that I have programmed into my buttons. Somebody was
Oh
asking
yeah.
for the link. So the link is there, but you can use the discount code that you see scrolling below me, and use that discount for to get the 20% off. Again, this is an exclusive code that only works through Sunday evening. So Monday at midnight, it will no longer work, but through Sunday, it will be available for you.
Midnight Mountain Standard Time, just because we're here in Utah. So, yeah, this is a perfect time. These are great for gifts. Anybody that's a sewist or a quilter or crafter or anything, this is going to be the most exciting thing. I'm not kidding. Like I said, we cannot keep these in stock. Ian, did you get one of these in your kit?
I
The
did. I
lanyard.
did actually. I was just pulling that out and just getting ready to figure out how in the world I do this because I have this part and I have this part. And I
Well,
was
I can.
looking at this and trying to figure out what to do.
Okay, I'll show you. Well, I won't. I'll show you later at a later time how to connect it all. But I'll show you.
Perfect.
Really cool because this little thing is supposed to go. I'm going to try to be appropriate here. Stick it under my shirt. It's meant it's meant to be hands free. So you've got the magnetic sleeve, okay, with the three little magnets on the back. You just clip it on there, and look, your hands free. So it just attaches between my shirt, and you can, yes, and you can knit, you can stitch, and this would be. I mean, I was so proud of myself actually, Ian, because I hand stitched, I hand quilted a quilt this last summer.
That's
But it
awesome.
was
Wow.
before we had the kit, okay? Before we had this accessory kit, and I
Yeah,
was like holding the light and trying to stitch, and it was a mess. So anyway, this would have been a dream if I could have been hands free and been able to like stitch and have that light right where I needed
definitely.
it.
Definitely.
So
There we go.
so you can actually um, you can purchase the light and the sleeve. There you go. Perfect. You're perfect. We need a little model. I think that you
Right,
should
right.
be. Yeah, there we go.
Georgie is
Um,
asking what is the name of the light and the dock? Is it just the flex
flex,
light?
sewing machine flex light, yes. And then the accessory kit, the flex light accessory kit.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
um, so you can get just the light and the sleeve for your machine. You can get this separately. You can get them together. So we have kind of all the options because we know a lot of people already have these lights.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm telling you, a lot of people have 2 to 3 lights, and now you have two, Ian, and
I'm
I'm sure you're
excited.
going to love it.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about that because I always forget to charge it, and so and usually I don't have a plug nearby, so
There
I'm
you go.
happy that I have two. Speaking of charging, it does come
Yeah.
with a USB cord which plugs into the base right here, so I can actually put my flex light into the base and charge it straight from the base.
That's right. And if you have to keep it plugged in, great. But if not, yeah, just plug it in before you go to bed, Ian. Make sure
Yes,
it's in.
yes.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. We've all been there where we're like, darn it. But now you'll have a backup one. And so, yeah, a lot of people have 2 to 3 of these because they want them on all the machines that they have. Um, I didn't know. I'm kind of embarrassed that a lot of sewists and quilters have multiple machines.
Mm,
I'm like, I have one. I mean, I have an old one and a new one, but anyway, so
it's all good.
you need all the things. I know. I just need to. I was telling Ian that I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do a few little drinks because I
You're good.
came down with like a little bit of a sore throat. Darn it! Good thing we're not live, so
Right,
you're not gonna catch this.
right.
But anyway, so that is actually speaking of bundles. Ian has this. We have a specific bundle, and the Flex Light comes in as part of the bundle. So it's a bundle of 3 items. So this is one of the first things that we're going to talk about. If you go to the website, you need to actually search Ian Bundle for it to pull up. So make sure if you want to go check out his bundle during the live, after the live, whatever, you can. I just want to make sure that you see that
Yeah.
you have to search it so it will come up.
I feel
So
special that I have my very own bundle search function on
you
the
do.
website. That's pretty awesome.
Well, you're
Brit,
pretty awesome.
well,
You
thank you,
wanted
thank you. I'll send you the check later. Brittany is saying, Brittany is asking, is there a Flex Light laser?
it.
Unfortunately, I don't think they have one yet, but that may be something that Lindsay can take back. Yep, exactly. Lindsay can take back feedback and say, hey, this may be something we want to look into because I would definitely, I've seen those lasers before and that would be super handy. So Lindsay, make that happen. Make it happen.
Okay, I'll send it to our designers and get it on the. Actually, I will say we've talked about it. I won't say anymore.
All right.
But
All right.
no promises. But we've heard about that before, so that
Yeah.
would be, or we've thought about it before. So
So
we've had
Terry,
a.
oh, sorry.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
Sorry.
Terry is saying she has over a dozen machines. So that's a lot
Whoa!
of machines to work with. And let's see. Anne, I think, is asking, can we order just the round magnet accessory? My accessory kit didn't have it. I have the magnet that holds the light and the lanyard. I need the round piece. So you might want to get in
Weird.
touch with customer support for that one.
Go to support@cutterpillar.com. We want to make sure that that's really odd. Did send that over. I will see that. Melody, who gets all of our support emails, will see that, and she's the best person for that. Don't forget to reach out because we want to make that right. I don't know why it didn't come with it, but no, you cannot, that I know of, purchase these separately. You can just purchase the accessory kit separately. But yeah, that's odd.
Yeah.
I wonder if she bought it at a show and it came like in pieces or something at the
Weird.
time. I have no idea. So
reach out to
I
support.
apologize.
That's my suggestion.
Yes, just
Yeah.
go to support@cutterpillar.com.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
awesome. Okay.
What's next?
Should we
What are we going to talk about next?
Well, should we talk about the light board?
Sure, we can talk about the light board.
It was Kate that wanted to know about it, right?
Yes.
Kate, the light board is. Do you have the premium? I can't remember, Ian.
No,
the mini.
I actually have in my handy dandy portfolio folder right here, which I love, by the way. I love this folder. I actually have my mini.
Mini. Okay. The mini is amazing. It's
Yeah.
hard to pick one favorite. And honestly, you kind of need all of them. I'm just going to say it right now because they all have a purpose and they're all
Yeah.
so great for different things. We have 4 different light boards. So we have them at different price points for different uses. Ian's got the mini right there, which is fabulous. It weighs less than half of a pound. Less than half a pound, you guys. It is lightweight. It's durable. It has metal plates built into it. This is twice the size of the mini. Okay. So, and this is in Ian's bundle. I was like, we got to put this in your bundle, Ian, because this is our bestseller. It is still less than 2 pounds in weight, and it's great for traveling. And yeah, go ahead. Is it turned on? Oh, you have to plug it in.
Mine's the powered one. Mine has to have power. I love the mini. I do love the mini. This is perfect for traveling, going to sewing retreats and stuff like that. I actually used this at the last sewing retreat that I went to because I was doing foundation paper piecing. So it's awesome for that. But unfortunately, that's the bad part about this one, is it has to have power in order to work.
It does have to have power. All of our boards come with a 6-foot power cord. So it's pretty long. You can work with it. But this one that's in Ian's bundle tonight is cordless. Okay. So I've got it plugged in to charge it. But by the way, all of our cords come with a 90-degree little angled charging cord. So it doesn't get ripped out or anything. You don't have to deal with a cord. Anyway, just little things like that. We really try and think about all the little details here at Cutterpillar. But this is, yes, the premium light board. It's rechargeable. So you can literally take it anywhere. You can go sit on your deck or in your sunroom and quilt and sew and craft and paper piece. It's got 4 levels of brightness. This is your brightest here. It is ultra bright. So
Gives
depending
you some
on
great
what
underlighting right there. Just fantastic.
Oh yeah. So I know everyone has lighting in their space, but guess what, you guys probably don't even realize you're dealing with shadows. The shadows, you're always dealing with shadows. And because of our light boards, that you're never dealing with shadows. So let's see, maybe we should do an overhead really quick. Is that okay,
Yeah, sure,
Ian?
absolutely. Let's do that.
Just want to show how, and it's tricky because the light on camera can kind of look, can you guys see it?
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
see
they
it.
can.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. I I just can't. I'm like trying to put it in here. So on camera, it just doesn't do justice as in person, and you can probably attest to that, right? But
Yes,
all
definitely.
depending on what time, yeah, there's no shadows. So you can lean over it all day and you're never dealing with shadows. So you can work on paper piecing. I've been making these cute little teddy bears. So what's so great is that you can sandwich your pattern between the cutting mat and the light, and it keeps it in place. And then you can put your fabric right over it. So this is so fabulous for paper piecing. Can you guys see that? You can clearly
Yeah.
see under the fabric, and you can trace it. You can make your cuts. I've got little, or you can put it right over the cutting mat. But all of our light boards come with a self-healing cutting mat, so you do not have to. It's meant to be you're supposed to cut over the light with the mat, yes. And you can buy replacement ones if you put a lot of miles on your mats. You can buy replacements, but they last a long time. I mean, you've had yours for at least a year. How
Yep.
is it holding up?
It's holding up great. Like I can kind of see where I've been cutting on it, but I don't
Yeah,
really see too much. Like sometimes when you
yeah,
get cutting mats, you can see those deep gouges in it. I can't see any at this point on my
yeah.
mat, and I haven't used it a lot, but I've definitely used it for some of the
Oh, yeah.
foundation paper piecing that I've done, and it's
Yes.
still it still has a lot of life in it. Really
Good.
quickly, Josh has a question. What is the surface material? Josh, are you talking about the top of the light board? Or are you talking about the mat? What is the mat made of? And then I think it's
That's a
plexiglass,
good
right?
question. Yeah, it's gosh, I actually don't know the official material, and I should. I'm sorry, no one's ever asked me that before, but it is eco-friendly. It is self-healing. I know we've got some PVC on the back grip so that your mat is not sliding around
Hmm.
on your light board. We made sure of that because if you were to put a regular mat on it, it would just slide around and you would be like making miscuts and stuff. So um, I know that our flip and fold, which I'm going to show everyone next, is an eco-friendly um, self-healing cutting mat too. We really try to think about everything and the planet. And so I don't know the exact material, but I do know that it's self-healing and it's awesome. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's going to justify it, but you can reach out to support a Cutterpillar and they can give you more information. It actually might even be on our website, the
Yeah.
actual type of fabric or the material it is. But
And
yes,
Lindsay has it. And Lindsay does mention like it doesn't slide when you're cutting. It doesn't. Like I can put. I'm trying to actually make it move right now. I'm putting
yeah,
pressure on it. I'm trying to get these two to move. It's not budging. I can't move this with any friction. But the moment I pull it off, it's fine. Like it really does grip that light board and doesn't move when you're making those cuts. So it's pretty
yeah.
awesome for that. Joel says, just take my money, please. Well, head to the link down in the description and you can order one. Um, also,
Yes.
also, Leslie is asking, does the board come with a travel case? I believe, Lindsay, that there is a
Great.
travel case for the one that
Yes.
you have, but it is not a part of, like, you'll have to order that separate, correct?
This is separate, but they are amazing. And I have all the tools here. So I love that people are asking questions. This is great. Yes, this is a padded, really nice travel tote bag that fits the premium light board that I've got here. It's got a big zipper for, organizing other things in here, cords, patterns, rulers, a nice big pocket, a nice shoulder strap. So yes, this is so great for traveling or storage to keep it nice and protected. And of course it's padded. So if it gets kind of, roughed up in your travel or whatever. So yes, and we have mats or we have totes for all sizes of our light boards.
Yep.
What are you showing us? That it's magnetic?
Well, what I'm showing, first of all, Kelly says, have you shown Ian's favorite? We're actually going through it right now. I have my own bundle on the website. If you search Ian's bundle on the website, you'll be able to get all three. So far, we've talked about the Flex Light. That was the first thing that we talked about. Now we're talking about which board is that? I have the mini and I can't remember.
I know it's the Glow Premium 2.
There you go.
Okay. And it's our newest light board. It's cordless. So you can take it with you, put it on your lap. You know, if your family's watching a movie, but you really got to finish this project, you can put it on your lap and it's isolated and you're not disrupting people around you. Or if you need to hide during the holidays and you don't want to be around family, you can go in the other room and you can craft quietly. But no, it is just so great. Go sit by the pool, go sit on your deck, like wherever you need to go. Again, it's less than 2 pounds in weight.
Yeah.
And in the acrylic, so I do know this is all acrylic back here, we embedded metal plates in the back. And you're like, why would you do that? Well, because I don't know if you guys have ever tried to line up things and things just shift ever so slightly. So if I'm lining up this, this like little teddy bear and my fabric, and even when I just lift my hands, it just shifted there, just ever so slightly. So we have these awesome magnets, these neodymium, I think I'm pronouncing that right. They're amazingly sourced, nothing you're going to find at like Home Depot or whatever. They're really awesome magnets and they are super strong. Nothing is going anywhere and everything stays put. So if you have to, go check on your food or go answer the door or take a break, everything stays in place and you're not dealing with like I don't know if anyone's familiar with holding up their foundation paper piecing or any pattern with fabric up against a window and it's like slipping and sliding and you're like taping your pattern up on the window. People have gotten creative for years, but this takes the frustration out of all of that. You can just
Definitely.
it there, you can move, the light never gets hot. So of course, like they're amazing light source company that we work with, and it's just really cool. So we've tried to think of everything when it comes to these light boards and everything that people would want.
Yeah, and you've got a great shot going on there. Can you grab that foundation paper piece block again for me? Put that
Yes.
on the mat if you would. So Kelly was, or was that Kelly or Kate? Excuse me. Kate was asking earlier today what was best about using the light board for foundation paper piecing. I love being able to foundation paper piece. Oh, you're gonna put that. You're gonna put the. You need to put the paper on top of the mat so that way you can cut it and everything.
You can.
Yeah,
Yes, for
yeah.
sure. I just
So
wanted to really quick show
yeah.
everyone that we have gridless mats. So if you would prefer not to
Oh,
have grid, you can order these separately, and that might be even better for paper piecing.
yeah,
So
definitely.
I don't want to interrupt. Keep going.
No,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good. So this is great because you can actually see the lines on the paper and where your fabric is underneath. Because remember, with foundation paper piecing, you're flipping the paper over in order to find where the next piece of fabric needs to go. So you can actually use the light board to place that fabric and make sure that you're covering up all the sides before you take it to the sewing machine and actually sew with it. So it's great for being able to see kind of x-ray vision through that paper and see where the fabric is going to end up. So I hope that answers your question, Kate, and gives you a little more info on it.
Yeah, it is fabulous for that. You can see the lines. I don't think you can maybe see from the camera view, but I can here. So
Yeah.
just take my word for it. You can see really well right through it. And it's fabulous, especially when you want to get, this little gingerbread guy maybe
Mm-hmm.
right in the center square. No guesswork, like moving the fabric back and forth or the pattern back and forth. You can see, you can either place the fabric on top of or the pattern on top or underneath. And you can see exactly, whoops, I have 2 layers here. You can see
There you
exactly,
go.
I'm going to be able to get that and see that right there. Or that little tiny triangle there. I want that star centered in there. Anyway, so it's so nice. It takes the frustration out of all of that. It really is a dream to work with. And
Perfect.
I feel like everyone that doesn't have a light board is like, do I really need one? And then they get one and they're like, how did I ever live without this thing? So,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Very cool. Something else pretty cool about that board is you can get accessories like this one that can sit on top of it. Now, I wish I could have, I want that board because my board is too small. I can't fit my turntable on here, unfortunately. It's just too small. But with the one that she's showing off, I can put this board directly on top of it. Let me see. Let me see if I can get back over there. There we go. So her turntable fits perfectly on top of that light board, so you can work on fussy cutting. You can work on a lot of different things on the light board, and this does have a self-healing mat in it as well, so you can cut directly on the, I can't get it out. It's stuck. There it is. You can actually take this part out. But as you can see, it has that clear self-healing mat in it that you can use on that light board.
Yes. Where's my little rotary cutter? Gosh. Oh, where is it when I need it?
I feel like I'm driving a bus right now. I got the bus wheel going.
Yeah, yes. That's so funny. All right. I think I have a little elf that takes things. I don't even know. Where did that go? That's so weird. My little rotary cutter. Okay, but I want to show you what's so cool about this. Like Ian said, this is not like any other swivel. It's called the swivel. It's not in Ian's bundle, but it's another really cool thing that we wanted to show. And that's why I'm suggesting getting for everyone to get this the premium 2 light board, because there's a lot of other things. There's one more thing that I want to show you that works really, that's the coolest thing with it. But as soon as you apply pressure to the swivel, it stops swiveling. So you're not going to accidentally make a wrong cut or cut your finger, which I did because I wasn't using our Cutterpillar tools. Oh, I cut right through my gel nail, Ian. It went right through the middle of my finger, so it wasn't like the top. I love the sound effect. Yes. And let me just tell you, it took like a month and a half to heal. Ooh. Because I had to wait for it to grow out. I know. I'm sorry. A little gory.
It's all good.
It was awful. And I'm just telling you, it's a cautionary tale.
Right.
So
right.
Don't do what I did. But no, it is so great because you just put your apply pressure, and then make that cut, and then swivel it again, apply pressure, make that cut, and you're not going to mess up. And we all know how expensive fabric is these days.
Yeah.
It's always expensive, but you don't want to make a mistake, especially if you're working on something really special, which everything is special,
Yeah,
so.
I was surprised because, you're like, really, how well does this turntable lock into place? It does, guys. It does lock into place. It does slide if you're not 100%, like if you don't have pressure on it, it will still continue to turn. I did make an accidental miscut. It happens, guys. It does. But for the most part, it stays locked in place, which was really surprising, and because it turns so well with no pressure on it, it turns very smoothly. But the moment you put any pressure on it, it resists, and it's awesome. So definitely recommend that. It's a great product.
Oh, I put my little cutter in my bag.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. I got to show you really quick. Yep. So, and it's so great. And, people might think, well, I don't need a swivel because I can just walk around my table. Well, guess what? Sometimes you don't have the luxury of walking around a table. Sometimes you're in an Airbnb. Sometimes you're at a retreat, and you just pack this little swivel, and you can turn it easily. You can make those flying geese cuts. Anyway, it just works like a dream. And then you just turn it around, and you've got such nice, precise cuts, of course, with the light underneath it, so you can actually see what you're doing. So
definitely,
this is a fan also.
Now, I want to talk about something that I don't have that I want. It's on my list. It's not included on the bundle, unfortunately, but I do want this really badly because I like. This blew my mind. It blew my mind that you could be able to do this. Can you show off? I don't know how you're going to show this off because it's freaking clear. So I don't know how you're going to be able to show that off to everyone, but there you go.
Here we go. Okay, this is the tempered glass mat, and it's a mixed media mat meant for anything: acrylic, oil, hot glue gun. It's it's stovetop grade glass. So it can withstand heat, I think up to like 450 degrees. It's fabulous. And you know what it's for? It's meant to go right over your light board. Can you guys see the overhead shot of that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. It goes right over your light board, and you're like, well, why do I need that? Because you can iron right over the light, and you can see exactly what you're doing. You can press those seams open, and it just is fabulous. You can use it with steam. You can use it with whatever. And then you don't have to move to your ironing board. You can just, all of our tools are meant to work in tandem with each other. So you can have your sewing machine, your cutting mat, your iron, your swivel, your flex, like everything just right at your, like in your arm's reach, which is so, so nice. And it all fits so nicely in that tote bag too. So if you just need to travel and you're like, well, I need this, that, and the other, it is so great. I've got a hot iron here and I can just make those presses. Um,
That's so
and
awesome.
it really is so cool. I use
Yeah,
this all the time, Ian. We
I
paint
bet.
our fingernails on this. We do. Seriously, I'm using the hot glue gun on this all the time. So it's meant for the premium light board, the classic light board, and the ultra light board because it's got these little feet on it and it needs to be big enough. So your mini, sorry, Ian, you're going to have to get a bigger one.
I
I'm
am.
just, you're,
I am for sure.
everyone else is one. You better get one because they, they're awesome. But so yeah, our ultralight board is actually twice the size, and I actually love the ultralight board because I can put the cutting mat on half of one side and then the glass mat on the other, so I can make my cuts and
Oh,
then come here.
that's a great
And
idea. And actually, that was a question that came up. So Terry's interested in knowing, can you cut on it? I wouldn't recommend it because the blade could end up scratching that glass. So,
you know what? It doesn't.
oh,
You can take a razor
what?
blade. Yeah, you can take a razor blade, and it's a little slippery. We don't totally recommend it, but yeah, like look, I'm just cutting right over it, and no markings, no. Ian is. Well, there you go. I just taught you. I know it's really cool. It's
I'm
really really
shocked
cool.
because I was like, well, it could probably scratch the glass. Like, I'd be afraid of scratching it or anything like that. But here she is, just like, oh, never
Yeah,
mind, Terry. No, never mind, Terry. You can freaking cut on that mat too. What?
you can cut on it. It's honestly so. It's tempered glass. It's awesome. People will do glue and glitter, and they'll take a razor blade to it and just
Oh
clean
my
it all
gosh.
off. It's really
Mind blown.
it's really really cool. I know. I
I
know.
had no
It's
idea. I had no. Here I thought I was going to answer the question and be like, "Oh no, you can't cut on that. Absolutely not. No, absolutely you can." Goodness gracious!
you know what else I
Wow.
can do is I can take a Sharpie marker to it. You know what I like to do? I know this is really
What
cool.
are
This
you
is what I like to
doing?
after I finish a quilt and I want to know, how should I, how should I hand stitch or machine quilt something? Um, I can come up with designs, and I just put my little Sharpie marker on here and I come up with like, how would that look over that pattern, with these cute little cowboy boots, or should I do stars? Anyway, with a little water and some elbow grease, the Sharpie marker comes right off, like no problem.
What?
Yes,
What?
I know. So it's
That's
really, really cool. It's awesome. And
we
you
used
can
to get permanent marker off of whiteboards using hand sanitizer, so I bet you could use hand sanitizer and just pull it right off.
You probably could. Actually, I haven't tried that yet. I just have used good old elbow grease and some water and a little towel, and it's comes right off. I don't
Yep.
have water with me, but even without water, anyway.
There
So
you go. Perfect.
just
Wow.
magic during race. You can use glitter glue, hot glue gun, and the little they just peel right off. I mean, it's a kind of it's really a wonder. It's awesome. It's
I
really awesome.
mind
There you go.
blown. Amazing. And several people in the audience are just amazed by that. They're saying Ian's in shock. Wow, I'm in shock. Everybody's enjoying this. Michelle again is saying, okay, this is wild. I agree with you. Zaza is a friend of the channel. She lives over in the UK. She actually lives in Scotland. She is curious,
Oh,
does Cutterpillar ship to the UK?
hey, we're working on it. We're working on it because we have lots of people from all over the world that want our stuff. We can send it. It is pricey. We are working on sending overseas. A lot of people from around the world will send it to a friend in the States and then they meet up, later on or
Right,
whatever.
right.
But we can, if you want to send, you want to, kind of get serious about it, you can reach out to the support at cutterpillar.com. We can kind of come up with some figures of what it would cost. But we're working on it. So I'm like, oh, and unfortunately, the giveaway that we do today is going to have to be Utah based, or not Utah, sorry, it's America
American
based.
based,
So
yeah. Yeah.
I know, I'm so sorry. We have people that will drive across the border into Canada all the time and pick up their stuff from friends. Like it's just
I
anyway,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
working.
I will throw this
Great.
out there, Zaza, if you are interested in something, email me and we'll talk about it because I know I'm going to see you at QuiltCon, so I can work something out with
Ooh,
you. I can't
there
do
you go.
that for everyone, unfortunately, but I'm going to be seeing Zaza at QuiltCon, so just throwing that out there, Zaza. If there's something you're interested in, email me and we'll talk. Um,
Maybe I should go to Scotland.
Katie's. Oh, sorry. What?
Maybe I should go to Scotland and hand deliver it. I mean, I could take one for the team. Maybe we could both, Ian.
Right? Business expense for you. Just swipe that
Business
company credit
expense.
card. Boom, done.
And you would be really fun to travel with. So we would just go together. I think
I'd be
that
okay
could
with
be.
that. That'd be great. Let's do it. Let's make this happen.
Oh my gosh, I've never
Um.
been.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just said I've never. I'm an Anderson, and that's a Scottish. I'm Scottish. I've got a lot of Scottish blood, and I've never been there.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yep.
sorry.
No,
Continue,
you're
Ian.
good. You're
Sorry.
good. I haven't been to Scotland either. That's on the list. That's I've been. Well, no, technically I have. Wow. What was I thinking? Yes, I have been to Scotland. Goodness gracious. Totally forgot about the time I was in Edinburgh and all that. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing. I was thinking of Ireland. I don't know why I got that swapped in my head, but I did. But yeah, no, I've been. In fact, Glasgow was the most drunk I've ever been in my entire life. Wild night. So
See, I knew you'd
any,
be fun to travel with. I knew it. I knew it.
what can I say?
Yeah,
What can I
you're
say? The Scottish were very hospitable. What can I say? Anyways, we got one more
okay.
product and we've got about 10 more minutes. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and pull out the last one. We're going to talk about my last favorite thing that's in the bundle. So again, we have the Flex Light. Just to recap, we've got the Flex Light in the bundle. We've got that
Yep.
wonderful cutting mat, the large. Here I go again. What's the name of it?
The flip and fold. No, you're good. I know
No,
we
no,
have
no,
little
the
names.
cutting mat, the cutting mat.
Oh, the glass mat, the tempered glass
No,
mat.
no, no, no,
No,
the large mat.
the premium. Sorry, the
That one, the
premium light.
premium. The premium
Sorry.
cutting mat. I know
Where?
it's late. My brain is fried. Last thing we're going to be talking about is the Cutterpillar Flip and Fold. This is the 36 fold mat. And before you jump into this, I here in just a second when she starts talking, I'm going to go ahead and start a giveaway because Cutterpillar has been kind enough to give away one of the Flip and Folds 36. So as she's talking about it, go over into the comments. Now you do have to be here live. If you're watching this on the replay, the winner has already been drawn. It is 7:50 on December 3rd here on the Eastern time zone. So if you're not here live, more than likely that giveaway is already closed. I'm going to jump into the computer for a moment while she's talking
Okay.
and get that giveaway started. So hold on just a second, wait for it to pop up in the chat. Lindsay, go ahead and take it away for me.
All right. Thanks. This has been so fun. I feel like we've been on this live for like 5 minutes. It just is so fun to hang out with you and your audience. Okay, this is the Cutterpillar Flip and Fold cutting mat. So this is called the Flip and Fold 36. We have two different sizes. We have a 36 and a 48, and it's about twice the size of this, and it gets to be a little bit bigger. But we're giving away this today, and this is also in the Ian bundle. So if you go onto the website again, you have to search the Ian bundle for it to pull up in the search bar. But it's a folding mat that opens and closes, and it's 5 cutting mats in one. So, and I'm going to show you how it works. We also have this awesome little QR code, so you can watch a little video about how it opens and closes when you get your own. And there's a little illustration here too. So this is mat number 1. You see like a little one here. So it's so great because if you only have this much space, because you're at a retreat and you don't have all the space in the world, you can bring this mat and you can get a lot done on just this small little size here. But you have the option to go bigger. Of course, there's 5 different sizes. So what you do is this is the front, you flip it over and you take this little, is there an overhead shot too?
Yep, we got an overhead shot going. You're good.
All right, sorry, I just can't see great on this.
No worries.
So you just flip over this little puzzle piece tab, and now you have mat number 2, which is an 11 by 17 with margins. So you've got this size, which is an awesome, great size. It can just live next to your machine or whatever you need to do. This is eco-friendly, self-healing cutting mat. So, and guess what else? This is my favorite part, you guys. It's anti-warp. Is that just music to your ears? It is mine, because I don't know if any of you have had a previous mat that warps and it waves and it cracks, even if it hasn't even seen the sun. It just is hard to store. This is really a dream mat because you can take it with you, travel with you, you can store it easily. So, okay, so mat number 2. This is mat number 3. You just flip it over and then you open it like a little brochure here. And it's a nice, long, narrow mat. It's perfect for your binding strips, making any binding tape. If you just have if you just want a nice, long, narrow cutting mat, you got it. And I want to show you how cool this is because everyone's always like, wait a minute, there's a seam. Ian,
Sorry,
I
I'm
love
sitting
your
here Vanna Whiting, doing the
You're a
Vanna
fan of
White.
white. You're perfect. You're perfect. Okay. But I want to show you, see this little connection? I don't know if you guys can see this, hopefully. You just
Yep.
snap it together and you guys, it's seamless. It's seamless, right, Ian?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
It does not catch. So let me grab my fabric here and show you. It does not catch. So you can, now we don't recommend cutting right over the seam, but you can cut perpendicular to it, no problem. And where's my, oh my gosh, my
I'm going
rotary
to show
cutter
everybody. It even says on here, it shows you where the fold is and says, hey, don't cut there. Just remember, don't cut there. So it actually shows on the mat where you shouldn't cut on that groove.
That's right. That's exactly right. So, and it's actually not on a major cutting measurement to the seam. So it's easy, but let me show you how easy it is to cut right over that seam. It doesn't catch. There's no problems. Oh, I think I need to, oh my gosh, I need to get a new rotary cutter. That's what I'm, oh my gosh, my blade is dull as can be. Oh, that's really nice. Now I'm doing a demonstration and it just dies on me. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, forget that you ever saw that, but it doesn't. I needed to get a new blade. Okay, but it's seamless. It's really, really great. Okay, so your next one, you open it all the way, and you've got 24 by 36 inches in size. So when you're making those big cuts, so I made a really cute Christmas tree skirt last year, Ian, and I pulled this baby out, and I was able to make that really big half cut, like half moon cut. What do you call that? A crescent shape cut?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, and it was so nice to be able to have the big mat when I needed it, but then fold it up and store it or use the small mats. But every mat zeroes out. So it all starts over. The numbers is so cool. It's so, so cool. All of it is just zeroes out to 0. Then 1 to 36, 1 to 24. And each mat, does that make sense? Zeroes out. So
yeah. Definitely. Hold it up for me if you, hold it up that way so that everyone can see, because it's getting so big you can't even see it on the overhead cam. It's just so large that you have such a huge size.
And it's hard to show it
vertically, yeah. There you go.
So it is awesome and huge. And like I said, we have one. This isn't Ian's bundle. We also have one that's 48 inches by 36 inches. It's called the Flip and Fold 48. So we even have a bigger Flip and Fold cutting mat too. This one is just a really great size because it's just not too big, not too small, and it just folds up. Super, super slick.
Yeah.
Only about an inch profile here. So again, you can throw it. I put mine in a drawer. It's so skinny and so lightweight that I just throw it in a drawer. You can store it upright. You can put it in, a tote bag. There you go.
My little tote bag. That's where
he's got.
That's where this one lives. It fits perfectly in the tote bag along with the mini light board. Both of them fit perfectly in here. I even have my accessories in there for the cord and the power and all that kind of stuff. So there's plenty of space for everything to fit in this little package.
And it doesn't weigh much, and you just got it all. You can just pick it up.
I feel like the mini is lighter than my iPad. I don't know if it actually is or not, but it sure does feel like it.
Oh, it should be. It literally is less than half a pound.
Yeah.
We'll have to maybe weigh it, but it is super, and it's durable. That little mini and the other light board I showed you guys, the premium, is meant to be thrown into a carry-on. It's meant to be, they are meant to last forever. They are just, and they actually do. Maybe they're too good because people never buy replacements because they last forever. They're just, they're awesome,
Well,
and
and that was
you can't wait.
actually a question that Kim had. She says, how long do they last?
Oh, I can't remember exactly how many hours the light lasts, but literally forever. I've had mine for years, and it's working like a champ. And people have used theirs for years and years and years.
Yeah. Kim, were you
It's just,
I
yeah.
want to
So,
make sure that I'm answering. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I
oh,
apologize.
oh,
That delay is killing me.
oh,
Kim, were you asking about how long the mat lasts, or how long the lights last? Either way, you're gonna have a product for a while for sure. And it
you're
is
gonna have
the
it for.
mats are self healing, so it does self heal.
So a really quick story about the mat. Actually, we cut up a section of it and put it in the hot car last summer. Was it last summer? Yes. The outside temperature was 100 degrees, dry Utah heat. The
Yikes!
inside of the car read 130,
Ooh,
and we left a portion of our flip and fold mat with a bunch of other competitor mats in the car for 4 hours. And guess what? Our flip and fold remained flat. All the other ones
wow.
waving like a little ocean. Like this one was like it's. I mean, so we don't recommend that you leave it, in the sun or in the windowsill. But life happens, right? And like it should be totally fine. It should be fine. Um, yeah, even my mat that sat just in my closet that never saw the sun ultimately got a big, huge crack down the middle because it
Mm,
just and got old. So
mm.
have to worry
Uh,
about that with this.
Joydy is saying, I wish Santa would bring that to me. I've been sort of good.
I love the honesty. I've
Right,
kind of
right.
been. That's so
Exactly.
cute. Hopefully,
Exactly.
well, don't you guys make sure that you tell your loved ones what you want for Christmas. By the way, I for years I'm a slow learner, but for years I'm like, well, I hope I get this, and that's all going out the window. I'm like, this is what I want. Here's the link. Here's the coupon code.
Right.
Get me what I want. So anyway,
Yep. Send your friends and family this video and be like, here you go, buy the Ian bundle for me.
bundle. Support Ian. Support a family-owned company. Yeah, we work hard. We grind every day to bring you guys the best products.
Yeah.
And
And
yeah,
as a
so
reminder, anything that you purchase, I do receive a small commission off of at no cost for you. This not only helps get you products, you support Cutterpillar, you're also supporting me here on YouTube as well. Keeps me able to do what I do here on YouTube. So if you do purchase through the link that I have there and use my code, you're getting that discount and I'm getting a small commission, which is I'm very grateful for. I've seen a couple orders already come in, so thank you guys so much for your orders already. I really do appreciate each and every one of you and wanting to help support my channel and everything else going on here. So thank you for that. I want to make sure to get that out there.
that's cute. Yes, and you have until Sunday midnight Mountain Standard Time to make with to use Ian's 20% coupon just for you guys. Um, that's offered for.
Yeah.
So
Looks
I'm feeling generous. Should we do two giveaways? I didn't tell you this. Should we do
Oh,
two?
oh, sure. We can do two. We can do
Can I
two.
do
Absolutely. I don't think anyone in the audience would be adverse to that whatsoever.
well,
Not
you
at
know,
all. So,
gift giving is my love language, Ian. And if I could, I would just give I give everything away. I do. I love it. It brings me joy, and it's the season of giving. So you decide, should we give away two flip and folds or one flip and fold and one flex light? What do you want to do?
ooh, let's do
So,
two flip and folds. Let's do two
okay,
flip and folds.
okay.
So
Awesome.
we're gonna
We'll
get
do
that away. In fact, the timer just ran out, so I'm gonna head over to the computer and pick the two winners. Like I said,
yay.
what you're gonna do is first thing that you gotta do is you gotta reply in chat when you see your name pop up. Reply in chat. Let me know that you're here because you have to be present to win in order to get this. So go ahead and respond in chat, and then after that, you're going to email me your information, your mailing address, all that kind of stuff, and I'm going to get it over to Lindsay so that way she can get your prize out to you. Let me go pull the winners, so everyone stay right where you are. Let me go grab those winners.
So fun.
Let's see.
This has
I've
been
Oh, I got to refresh really quick. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and pick our first winner. So that is Catherine. Catherine, I swear, I hope she's still here. She said, Ian, have a great vacation. Bless your journey. I surely hope that she is still
Oh,
here in chat. So, Catherine, please let me know that you're here. I am going to pull the other winner as well, and we're going to keep our eyes out for both of them. We also have Jody Vargas, I believe. Vargas,
woo.
1086. Both of you have won the flip and fold. Let me know that you're here. Just say a message in the chat. Let me make sure that I'm going back. Oh, she is still here. Catherine, I still see that you are here. So do me a favor, send me an email with your mailing address to offkiltercrafterian at gmail.com. I'm pushing all the buttons over here. Jody, I see Jody in the chat as well. I see both of y'all in the chat. Do me a favor, guys. Send me an email with your address.
Yeah. You guys, I'm excited for you winners, and I'm excited for all of you to use the coupon code and go get yourself some awesome Christmas gifts.
Yeah, definitely. So again, just as a recap, my bundle is on the website. You type in Ian's bundle into the search function on the Cutterpillar website. That'll pull up my bundle and you can order that. We talked about a lot of different products today, some that are not included in that bundle. So make sure to go check those out if you're interested, including that glass, tempered glass mat, which is freaking awesome. We talked about the swivel as well. We had the swivel that we talked about. That's not included in the bundle, but a fun product to have for sure. I like to sit here and pretend I'm a DJ. Week. Oh, you can't see that. Like week, week, week,
No,
week. Okay.
you can use it for Jello shots. We have people in the office who use it for Jello. You can do all kinds of stuff on that, whatever
Yeah,
you want.
sure. I never thought. Sure, why not? Why not? I like that idea. I definitely. And then of course we had the Flex accessory kit. So if you do some hand piecing, hand embroidery, hand whatever, this is a great bundle for you. It's got that magnet in it. It's got the clip in it. It's got all sorts of fun accessories for you to check out. Yeah, and we had the flip and fold as well, which I love. A lot of great products that I love, and I'm gonna have to get that mat. It's that light board at some point. That's just gonna have to end up. Maybe Santa will bring it to me, just like Joydy said earlier. I've been mostly good this year, so maybe Santa will bring it to me.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's been mostly good. You deserve it. You're
I
awesome.
I
And
I hope
that's
so.
why you
I
have
hope so.
people here watching and coming back week after week to do and support you. And it's been such a pleasure. So
Well, I got to
thanks
say
for
thank
having
you to you because Lindsay sent me a wonderful fall care package that had some really yummy cookies. Those apple cookie butter cookie things from Trader
send you
Joe's
more.
were.
I'm gonna send you and Becca more. Don't tell Becca, but
Oh,
I have
okay. I won't.
I already have it planned out. I've got a little Christmas package I'm sending you both.
Oh,
And it's
cool.
more
Awesome.
I should have
Awesome.
waited for a surprise, but whatever.
It's
Can't
all
keep
good.
a
It's all
secret.
good. Quick shout out to Rachel. Rachel just joined the membership here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining my membership. There we go. Thank you so much for joining, Rachel. And let's see. Michelle says, "Sounds like you need to bring it to QuiltCon for all those Jello shots." And maybe we will take this to QuiltCon for some Jello shot, Lazy Susan action going on. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Lindsay,
Yeah.
thank. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, all right, cool. Lindsay, thank you so much for joining and being a part of this. I greatly appreciate your time. I know everybody here appreciates you as well for being here. I always enjoy spending that time with you. It's always fun to hang out. And, oh, Becca heard me. Uh-oh. Becca heard us. Uh-oh. Becca may be in chat. I don't know. I don't know. But
Hi,
uh
Becca.
but thank you so much for being on. Really appreciate you taking the time out in this evening to hang out with me for a little bit.
Anytime. It's been really fun. It's fun to share and show something that I'm excited about and passionate about. And I feel like it's like a show and share
Yeah.
episode. So just want to shout out to the off the rooftop. So
Oh,
thank you so
Michael,
much.
I am so sorry. I do that all the time. I get Michael and Michelle mixed up all the time. It's the dyslexia that happens, and I mix up Michelle and Michael because they look so similar. And then my brain is just like, this letter goes here. Wee! So, Michael, I am so incredibly sorry. I've been calling you Michelle the entire evening. That's a fail right there for you. But oh well. Anywho, Michael, I'm so sorry. I really do apologize. So, but thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Remember that code is good through Sunday evening Mountain. So midnight Monday morning on Mountain Time,
That's
11:59
right.
p.m. Mountain Time. Make sure to get your orders in. Don't wait until the last minute. Don't wait until that 11 o'clock hour to get your order in. But check out the bundle. Check out any other products. Remember, anything you order from the Cutterpillar site, with the exception of the gift cards, any products you order has that 20% off discount. That is good through Sunday. Guys, thank you so much. Lindsay, again, thank you so much. I hope everybody has a great evening. I will
Yes.
probably not see y'all. I will hopefully be in Disney starting on Saturday, so probably will not see you again for a little while. Although I may try to do something from Disney. We'll see. It depends on the Wi-Fi and all the things. But I love each and every one of you. I hope you have a wonderful week without me, and I will see you all again very soon. And remember, guys, normals just sitting on the dryer. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Ian. See ya.
Bye.